Hello, everybody, and welcome to the fourth podcast of the Pickity Pat podcast. Today on the phone, we're talking with Andre Pettipas from Andre Pettipas and the Giants. They are out of Linwood, Nova Scotia. Pretty far east, I gotta say. And we're going to be talking about all kinds of fun things and differences that have been going on during this pandemic and the fun ways to entertain ourselves on the east. So, why don't you listen to our little intro song and enjoy it? We're on the phone with him already, so we'll continue on right after the song. Sat around one lazy day with nothing much to do. We ventured to the liquor store to grab a beer or two. We just ran out of bullets shooting targets with the gun. So Pickity grabbed the microphone and got on some friends for fun. That's how back that started, that's for sure to say the least. We're gonna talk to everyone that's from us in the east. That's how we roll with Pickity Pat. That's how we roll with Pickity Pat. With Pickity Pat. Yeah. Hi, Andre. Good to have you on the Pickity Pat podcast, and it's about East Coast Canada. What do you feel you've done in your life, or you've had done to you, or anything you've experienced that you find very unique to the East Coast of North America, say? Do you have anything?
Yeah, so parties at the beach, Cape Jack Beach in specific, just bonfires and guitars and beaches. Like, I know it's done all over the world, but I just find Nova Scotia, it's a more prominent thing.
Yeah.
And just that whole East Coast vibe. The music is so eclectic. Like, but a rock band's from the East Coast, they've got that East Coast sound, and there's so much Celtic influence throughout the whole province.
Yeah.
That it kind of gets engraved the rock sound in a strange way, but it works. And it's just the music here is just incredible. You got artists from Classified to Ashley McIsaac, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Genre bending. You've got Sloan that did a number, and Plaskett the Trues, Maze, that put rock on the map from here.
Yeah.
For it being a small chunk of the world, the East Coast has so many talented artists.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
It's funny that when you play music if you're from the East Coast, it's like it doesn't matter what genre of music you play. There's an East Coast vibe to it. Like, you could play heavy metal and you can tell there's a bit of an East Coast to it, or you can play rap music, or you can play whatever. Yeah. You feel the East Coast vibe.
No, big time, man. It must be something in the air and water.
Something in the water, yeah.
I'd say it's the salt water here.
You know what? I think you're right.
Yeah, there's something in it. The salt in the water here.
Yeah.
And that's probably why we're always thirsty. So there's a lot of drinking going on too. That's definitely an East Coast thing.
Very good point, yeah. And
they go hand in hand.
We try to quench our thirst with things besides water, so it makes us even thirstier again. Then we eat shellfish, and that's salty. And I think you hammered her down.
That's pretty well the East Coast for you in a nutshell.
I like it.
Lots of like neighborly vibes here too. Just definitely. I know I've been to many places around Canada, and there's the friendly factor here on the East Coast is a totally different feeling than anywhere else in Canada.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, there's
absolutely unreal.
I find in Ontario you go, like, a lot of people are just minding their own business, looking the other way. The East Coast, like, how's it going, bud? You're driving down the street, there's a big wave.
Yeah, everybody waves.
Yeah, like this. I love the small town vibes.
Yeah.
And that's what coming home after a trip to Ontario and come back, you stroll into Heverbushy, you see Clarence walking down the street, big arm up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Just you get your town people that are walking every day, and that's kind of the best part about the East Coast is that community feel, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I never been in a place in my life before that, besides here, that you can be walking down the street and you don't have to put your thumb out to hitchhike. Someone just
No.
stops and goes, "Hey, you're walking. You need to drive, man."
Yeah, exactly. I never
Well,
thought about
sure.
that. Yeah, I'm going up to Shirley's up the road, but
Yeah, jump
it would
in.
take me a lot quicker if you drove me.
We don't got any seatbelts left, but jump in.
But there's room, yeah.
Yeah, there's room. There's
Don't
always
mind the
room.
beer between my legs.
Yeah. It's just for me to spit my tobacco in.
Exactly. Then you've got people in the drive-through and Tim Hortons trying to jump in your car.
Yeah.
That has happened to me before.
Really?
Yeah, the guy that they had that video going on Facebook for a while, the going to Inverness fella.
I don't know.
Did you ever see that one?
No.
So I think he was hitchhiking on the rotary.
On the
And
road.
the guy got out of his car and booted him in the arse. It was the same guy that tried to get in my car in the Tim Hortons.
Really?
He just tried to get in the car. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
Well, you're driving, so and I'm walking, so.
Yeah, he was definitely heavily intoxicated. And it was pretty East Coast, but it was an example of, yeah, I kind of don't want you in my car.
Yeah.
Just you don't know who to trust at times. But like, if I offered you, yeah, come in, but don't just go in the car.
Yeah. 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 There's the.
Especially you don't know this person. It's like, all right.
Yeah. Nowadays,
So
it's like, you don't have a mask on, man. Get out of my car.
It's so weird, like watching movies and whatnot now and seeing no masks on. Like,
I know, eh?
everything's kind of rewired in the brain now.
Yeah. Everything I see is compared to COVID.
It really is.
To see
Like,
a
I
concert
went a
from
couple-
20 years ago, it's like, holy shit. I heard tell COVID wasn't going on then.
That's it, man. And I cannot wait to get back to that life where you can go to a festival with a bunch of people and not have to worry about getting a deadly virus.
I think that's going to take a long time before the thought leaves our heads. Like,
Yeah, you're right, man.
it's going to be weird.
I don't know how things are going to be looking, but there's September, Bonnaroo is doing their festival. Well, like, it's got like Foo Fighters playing. I think Lizzo's playing. There's like a bunch of big acts, so it's probably a festival of like 30,000 people,
Jeez.
maybe more.
Where's that at?
I think it's in Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a little sign of hope that at least America's got it right now.
Yeah, yeah. I can see things starting back up. I just can't see me going to a concert and not being like,
feeling
oh
weird.
my God, you're too close, or
Yeah, for sure.
did you touch my drink, or did you? Well, you
I
passed
think
me that,
everybody
man.
will be a little bit more cautious now.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of germaphobes going on.
And the weird thing is, like, I was a germaphobe as a kid,
Oh,
big time. So it's like I wouldn't drink anything if anybody put their lips on it. I don't like people sharing my food, but I've gotten better over the years once I started sharing shots with people. So,
yeah. Well, the
Like, all right.
liquor that cleanses it, anyways, doesn't it?
right? Yeah, the bacteria is gone once the moonshine hits your lips.
Yeah. Like to
Another
see
East
something
Coast-
live on the moonshine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, honest to God, East Coast, you go to the liquor store and you pick up a bottle of friggin' hand sanitizer made by the liquor store, by the liquor the distillery.
Yeah, it's a higher percentage.
Yeah, the higher percentage alcohol sure does give us different things to look at, different things to use while we're going through this pandemic. Do you do any other things that you don't normally do when we're not in a pandemic?
When you're not allowed to leave the province, it gives you more of an option to check out what the province has to offer. So there's a good point about it, but
Yeah, we did a lot of exploring of the province,
Yeah.
for sure.
no, I definitely the same thing. It's like I didn't realize how much cool opportunity we had here. Like I was at I was working in Ingonish and went to Cape Smoky to play one Wednesday, and like the spot there is beautiful. You don't even realize, like, okay, that's only an hour or an hour and a half, 2 hours from where I live, and I didn't know this place was that cool. And
I know, right?
yeah, you're like, well, sometimes maybe I don't have to leave the province.
Yeah.
Explore every nook and cranny that Nova Scotia has to offer. That's
Yeah.
the goal for this summer, anyway.
Yeah, we've seen so much. Like, I've never even done Cabot Trail. I've
No
still
way.
never done the full Cabot Trail.
Yeah,
But
you
I've
gotta
been
do
on it
that.
1,000 times. Like, just would go so far and turn around and go so far. And
Fair enough.
yeah, we went about halfway, and then we turned around and came back. But we were probably about a half an hour from Meat Cove or something like that. And
Yeah, so you're deep into the.
yeah, we're a good halfway through.
No, that's good, man, and that's a fun trip.
Yeah, it is. It's on my bucket list to do it on a bike someday. But
Oh yeah, that would be amazing.
yeah,
I was taking the ferry to Ingonish. It was probably a month and a half ago, and I seen a deer swim across the water.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it was like we were going across, and I was like, okay, I see something in the water. What is that? Deer, and they must have swam. Must have been like 250 feet or so.
wow.
Like, it was a good jaunt, and they were faster than the ferry went across.
That's embarrassing for the ferry, what?
Yeah, man. I was like, damn, look at this deer go.
Damn, deer's got hoofs and everything, and he's still beating us.
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe the water was low, and he was like just running across.
Yeah,
I'm not sure, but it was a cool thing to see.
it would be.
That's another East Coast treasure.
Another
to
East
see
Coast, yeah.
the deer and the moose frolicking in the water in Ingonish.
People probably never believe you. Imagine a deer swimming. Does he fly too, or what?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Nice, man. Well, I won't keep you too much longer, and
No, man.
thanks
Been
for
good
coming
chatting
on
with you,
the show.
catching up.
Yeah, man, it's good keeping up with you for sure. Catching up. I think I got
catch
enough
up
here.
sometime this summer by a bonfire.
Yes, man. Yes.
See
Yeah,
what
I'll have one at the house here. You'll have to come by and play some tunes.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man. Keep me posted on. Hit me up some night. I'm not that far away, so
100%.
we might be all locked down.
I know.
Soon.
A good group of guys that would like to see you play. So
Yeah,
might as
that'd be
well do
fun,
it here
man.
with a bunch of grub and some fire. Do it the
And
old
some
Nova Scotian way.
Fireball.
Some fireball.
Hell yeah.
Maybe some 90% moonshine or something.
That sounds like a party to me. I'm there, ready, willing, and able.
Enabled by the end of the night. Yeah.
Locked and loaded.
I
Love
like it. I'm excited about that for sure.
Yeah, man. Bring on summer. Bring on a final kick in COVID's ass.
I like it.
And by 2022, we'll all be back to our normal ways.
We should. We'll plan a party for, let's say, I don't know, July. We could do Canada Day party here. Farewell to COVID party.
Farewell to COVID, Nova Scotia.
Yep. Farewell to COVID, Nova Scotia. I like it.
Yeah, and
I got a song that might work for that.
Farewell to COVID, Nova Scotia. Almost 100 cases now.
I love
it. So here to everybody behaving for the next few weeks so we can have a summer.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Let's do it.
We don't have to behave. We just can't misbehave in public. Like, we can just do what we want. But stay home and do it.
Stay home. Have a little fun with your crowd, your bubble. And if you're going out, follow the rules. Put the mask over your nose. It's pretty simple.
Oh, I know, right?
It's pretty simple.
It's right there on your chin. Just pull it up over your nose.
Yeah, and that's all we can do. Just keep it on.
Yeah, I like it.
I love it. Love it.
We'll do it. We'll have a party this summer. We'll make it
Sweet,
make it a point.
Hell yeah! Keep in touch, and we'll.
I will, dude. You too, eh?
We'll catch up, and when you finish that up, just get a hold of me. We'll listen back.
Yeah, man.
Sweet, man.
Sounds great, man.
Good chatting with you.
Thanks
Pat.
a million. It's great chatting with you too, Andre. All right, everyone. That wraps up episode number 4. Thanks goes out to you guys for listening and to Andre Pettipas for being our guest. Great little chats. Good to have a little laugh with Andre. Hopefully he joins us again. So why don't you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Become members with us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere you can find us. And keep it real on the East Coast. Cheers. Thanks for listening. Sat around one lazy day with nothing much to do. We ventured to the liquor store to grab a beer or two. We just ran out of bullets shooting targets with the gun. So Pickity grabbed the microphone and cut on some friends for fun. That's how back that started, that's for sure to say the least. We're gonna talk to everyone that's from us in the East. That's how we roll with Pickity Pat. That's how we roll with Pickity Pat. With Pickity Pat. Yeah.